I came out to start my mower and nothing. No crank, nothing. I'll show you. Got the key turned on. Not getting any lights. I'm getting plenty of voltage on the battery. Fortunately, the person who had this mower before me put all these wires out back here so they're easy to access. Here's the fuse. I've taken that out and that's good. Next step is to check the ground wire, so just follow the black wire off the battery. And unfortunately, mine is right here. I'll take that off and clean it. I've got the ground cleaned, but I tried it and still no lights. I'm going to test my starter, so I've got my jumper cables hooked up to the battery, black to black, red to red. And over here, I've got the black hooked up to the black on the starter, which is right here. It's just a place you can put your clamp. I've got the black hooked up to there, so now I got the red here, and I'm going to touch it to the red power on the starter. If it sparks and turns the engine, that means the starter's okay, so maybe a big spark. Okay, the starter's okay. Let me see if I can get it started. Okay, I forgot to have the key on. So I've got the key on. I'll try it again. Now it's not turning at all. Okay, I did get this thing started. But then once I backed it out of the shed and engaged the PTO, it died on me. And then I thought, well, I better charge the battery up. So I've got the battery fully charged again. I'm going to try this again. So now when I get it started, I'll pull this away, it stops. So I know my starter is okay, but I need to check my solenoid. And for mine, it happens to be back here, just because somebody moved it. So I've got some small wires hooked up, some jumper wires, red to red, black to black. And down here, I've taken off the small wires off the spade terminals. I'm not messing with the big fat wires going up here. I'm just working with the spade. So I got this black one on one spade. It doesn't matter which spade. And I'm going to touch this red one to the other spade. And if it cranks my starter, it means that this solenoid is good. Okay, so my solenoid is good. I'm getting ready to take the key switch out, and I just pry it up here with a screwdriver, and it looks like it's going to come right out. Okay, it didn't come out as easy as I thought, but these tabs here, they press in just like that, and there's two just on the opposite side that you also have to press in one by one to get this out. My gas tank is full of gas, otherwise I'd take the gas tank out to look at this, which I still may have to, but you can see the connectors going to the display. I'm going to unhook those, and that'll give me a little bit more leeway on the wire. Needed this hook to get it to release. Okay, I noticed something right away. My power wire, I don't know if you can see it, but my power wire has come disconnected. I've been in here before and that's always been a loose connection, and that's why you see the zip tie there. Let me see if I can put that back in. It just does not want to stay in there or click, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do. Alright, so I figured out what's happened. So all these wires back here have been crimped on to the female terminal, and then the female terminal has been pushed up in here. So the only way to fix this properly is to get that female terminal out of there. I took a very small screwdriver, small as I could find, and I put it in right in this opening right here. So I've done a sample on this yellow wire. What that does when you put the screwdriver in is it presses down that tab right there. When you put that back in, you can see I've pried that tab back up a little bit so it'll lock in. I've got the screwdriver pressed in there now. From the same side, from the top, I'll try to push out the connector. Okay, there it is. Now I'll put this heat shrink up there and heat that. The other end is ready to connect to the wire on the mower. Okay, I got that wire back up in there, so let's see what happens. I remember to plug in the display up there too. Let's see if it'll crank. Yep, it cranks, so it should start. So I'll go ahead and finish putting this back.